Hi, my name is Robert Calhoun II, but I go by Bobby. And yeah, so I just want to tell you guys a little bit about who I am and just my heart for why I do ministry. So for me, I am a huge people person. I love talking to people. I love getting to know people, sitting face to face with people and just having conversation, whether it's over coffee or just hanging out. I love getting to know people, whether it's hearing their highs from the week, the lows from the week, or just like stuff that's going on in their lives, and how to help them through those processes. For me, I just feel like that's just such a huge way for me personally in my everyday life. Like that's what I do with my friends. Like we sit down and we have conversations every week of just like, hey, what's the best part of the week? What's been the hardest thing? What can I do to pray for you? Like what can I be praying for you for? Because for me, I think that's just the way I love to get to know people is like hear their heart, hear their story, as well as check in with them usually every week just to check, do a heart check, do a check, pulse check. For a little bit about my family, so I currently live at home with my parents. I try to save up some money because moving out is expensive in the city I live in. So trying to save up a little money, fun, and um, so yeah, so I've been able to work, save up money, and in the process of looking for jobs, I've also been looking for places to be able to move out as well. So it's just me. I'm a only child and currently single, and so I'm able to really just kind of pour a lot into my family as well as into the ministries that I've served in, as well as just like my friends. Like I've created such a huge community of believers that are such a huge support in my everyday life, which I absolutely love. Um, and so for me, I feel like that's just one of those like key moments for me of like my family is also my friends. Um, but me and my immediate family, we usually travel about once to twice a year. Currently, it is been a 2 or 3 times. Going into this next season, it's probably going to be one major trip a year. I kind of told my family, I don't need any more stuff. I don't need more junk to put in a house or into anywhere. I just would much prefer to go see the world, see different adventures, and explore what God created. So for me, that's one of the biggest things with my family is I'm like, I love my family and I want to go do stuff. And while I still can, I love being able to travel around with them. I think the reason for me, I think something that I'm super passionate about is student ministry, and the reason it is because um, I've seen the impact it can make on my life. I've seen the impact it can make on other students' lives, and my friends' lives. Um, for me, it's just one of those that like I've felt so called into this ministry for so long after running from it that for me it felt like being passionate and stepping into something like this is where God has called me so wholeheartedly. And the reason I love it so much is because I get to sit down and have real conversations with students. Sit down and have conversations of like, hey, I know you're struggling. I know this is what's going on. If I haven't necessarily gone through it, I know somebody who has. And we'd love to sit down and have those conversations and help you through this and encourage you through this and be somebody to support and love and build you up instead of tearing you down like the rest of the world will. Um, so the reason why I'm interested in working with Double Oak, um, really and truly looking at just the job description and being that I have been at Double Oak before with Wind camps for me is just one of those that like it really just sparked my interest. I have friends in the area. I have family about 2.5 hours away. So for me, it's a it's a move away, but it's also like getting to step into a church that is such has such a heart for the generation and for the community. One of my biggest things is I love being a part of the community and surrounding myself with community outside of the church walls, and encouraging students to do the same. Encouraging students to step out of the church walls and surround themselves with Christian believers in the community. Um, and yeah, so for a joke, my dad always tells this joke, and it's a little cheesy. So, where do pirates go to eat? They go to Arby's. So, but yeah, my name is Bobby. I'm looking forward to get to know you guys.